Hi friends, welcome back to My Story Part 2. In Part 1, we spoke about Jacob's and Esau's family feud, which could have ended in a nasty physical fight. However, today, I want to extend that story even wider to include a spiritual aspect. Ephesians 6 verse 12, King James Version, sets the tone quite nicely. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. For where Esau, being the firstborn, had the right to carry on the family's spiritual role, he, however, lost that opportunity because he did not see its importance. At the time, he only saw the surface. So he took this gift lightly. What do you think would have happened had Esau spent time diligently searching, building, and getting himself ready for the priesthood? Well, perhaps he would have seen his shortcomings, his needs for development, and the importance of his responsibilities. I would want to think that he did not do those things, and perhaps that is why he lost this grand God-ordained position to someone else. Let us be relative using this scenario. Imagine being at your aunt's house and out of nowhere your cousin started screaming, pointing at the wall, hiding. No one could see what was terrifying him, but as you looked closely at the wall, you saw a silhouette of what appeared to be a man dressed in a hat, a tailed coat, leaning against a walking stick. Keep in mind that both of you are still very young, perhaps 2 to 3 years old. However, you sat there quiet, attentive, and observing each detail of this shadow on the wall. And after a while, since it was a shadow, it floated away just like shadows do. It had no substance to hurt you. You knew that because you had read into its reality. You faced it head on. You saw it for what it was. It was just a shadow, even though your cousin was terrified of it. You left that scene more aware, but your cousin left with many questions. This is the same procedure to take when we are faced with inward or outward shadows. I would like to define shadows as spiritual fights. For example, the shadow of procrastination. Esau, like many of us, had his shadows to face. But as we examine both him and Jacob, we can clearly see who did their homework, who did not procrastinate, who was being honest about the task ahead. That's the one who evolves, the one who grows and leads, the same one who dares not allow his shadows to chase him, but will set his face as a flint and face off with those annoying shadows. Said that wise prophet in Isaiah 50 verse 7, "For the Lord God will help me. Therefore shall I not be confounded. Therefore have I set my face like a flint, and I know that I shall not be ashamed." Keep these words in your thoughts until we meet again for part 3.